Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, this is going to be a tutorial video. Have you ever seen, like in a movie or a commercial, where you see the text? It's a cool effect where you see the text or the title move with the subject in the movie, like this. Just like that. Or say the subject didn't want their face revealed, so there'll be like a blur over their face, like this, and it's following them. Isn't that cool, like you see now? Well, this is called motion tracking, and I'm going to show you how to achieve this effect in Cyberlink's Powerdirector 365 AI motion tracking. So without any further ado, let's jump into the program and let me show you how to do it. Okay, here we are in Powerdirector 365. I have a clip up here. I'm gonna bring down into the timeline. I'm gonna take my playhead. I'm gonna bring it about, let's say about right here. Now in this clip, this is me. I don't have a twin. I have a smartphone in my pocket, and I'm going to be tracking, putting a title above my head here, and I'm going to be tracking my head here. I'm going to put a tracker around my head and a tracker around the phone. Now to get started with that, let's go into Tools, click on Motion Tracker. Okay, and it will bring this up right here. I had some trackers in here before, so I'm going to remove them. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the first tracker off tracking a title right above my head here. So what I want to do is add a tracker. Now I'm going to take this and put it right, put a box around my head here. Now I'm going to add a text, so a text up above my head. So I'm going to go to this T and I'm going to click on this. And this is using, before we get into this, this is using AI based tracking with better results. Or you could use track with faster speed, but I'm going to use AI with better tracking right here. So I'm going to click on this T for text, and I'm going to type something in this box. Type my name, and you can see the text has popped up here. I'm going to put this right about there. I'm going to make this a little smaller. I'll put it about right there, and I'm going to change the font on this. Something a little bit better. I'll change it into that one. That looks cool. I'm going to add a border just to make it pop. Yeah, that looks good right there. What else can I add? I'm going to add maintain aspect ratio. So this will kind of like adjust effect size with tracking object. It's going to maintain aspect ratio. It's going to basically stay like it is. It's not going to warp or anything like that. Or now this will change size when I click. I'm going to, well, I've already chosen the adjust effect size with tracked object as basically as the subject right here moves toward the camera, and of course the image gets bigger, so is this text right here above my head right here. That's going to change also. So I'm about almost ready. Well, another option you can choose is I'm going to choose smoother. That'll make this track smoother. It'll move a little bit. It will move a little bit smoother. Got backdrop right here. No, I'm gonna leave backdrop out. Now I want this to track from about right here till about, I'm gonna adjust this to where I want it to stop tracking. I'll get it to stop about right there for this particular tracking of my the text above my head. So I'm going to move this back over here, and then I'm going to hit track. Now when I hit track, it's going to stop tracking at this selected point right here that I have selected. So we're going to go ahead and hit track, and okay, all right, it's tracking. Doing good so far. Now it's going to stop tracking right about right here for this tracker, the text above my head. Okay, I'm going to stop the tracking for the text above my head about right here, and I'm going to go ahead and play this back and see how it's doing, how it tracked this. And as you can see right here, great job. And the aspect ratio changes. It gets smaller as I move away from the camera, the text up here, and the text gets bigger as I move toward the camera. It gets smaller as I move away from the camera and gets bigger as I move toward, smaller as I move away from the camera, as you can see here, and gets bigger as I move toward the camera. Very, very cool effect. Very nice effect. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this right here. And I'm going to go ahead and add another tracker right about right here as the phone comes out of my pocket. Right about right there, I'm going to add another tracker. And this tracker is for this smartphone right here. Shrink this down. Put this right here. Make that a little bit bigger. Very, very cool effect. AI based tracking, motion tracking. Okay, I've got the phone locked in right there, and I'm going to add something else. I'm going to actually add what you call a call out. It's going to be like a little box, and it'll have like a name in it, and it'll have like a little line pointed toward the phone. So I'm going to go ahead. What I need to do now is to go in this add image and pip object or video clip. Then I'm going to go into import media clip, import from video overlay room. there is a ton of stuff in here that you can add, but I'm looking for, what number is that? 34, I believe. Where is that at? Just saw it. There it is, right there. Just missed it. Right here. Import. Now I'm going to take this right here. Make this a little bit bigger. Put that about right there. Now I want this to track this phone. I'm going to have it track about I'm going to track about, let me see. About right here. Put this back right here. Now, we're going to go into these settings again right here. Adjust effect size with the tracked object. I want to make this smooth, the tracking smooth. Now I just want to hit track. Now it'll stop once it hits about right here. Once this hits about right here. See, it stopped. So now I'm going to go back here. Press this button here, press play, and see how everything looks. Okay, it's not going to start tracking here. Let me fast forward it. It's about right there. Yeah, there we go, right there. And if you don't want it to say that up there, that Powerdirector, you can actually hit OK. Then it'll bring this down into your timeline. Now we can press play. And fast forward. See this whole line right here. Right there. There we go. Now you can actually go in here. Let me go in here real quick. I'm going to edit what this says up here and make it say something else. Click in here. I'm gonna make this say Keith's phone. It's better. And you can change the look of this if you like also. You can put a shadow in here or something. Black, of course, shadow black. You can change it to that. Press OK. Let me go forward fast. So it says Keith's phone up there. Just tracking that. So you've got two trackers right here. Pretty good. I think it does a very, very good job of tracking. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, I'm going to go into maybe like something like, say if you want to wanted to blur out a tag or something. I'm going to bring this clip down in here. This is a short clip. And you see this car coming up right here. And say if you wanted to blur out that tag right there, you really can't see it. If there was a really clear tag right here, you could a license plate rather, you can blur that out. Go into motion tracker. Yeah, you can just, well, it's a motion tracker already right there. I'm going to delete that just to start from scratch. Right click, remove tracker. Then you can click add a tracker. Put that tracker right about there. And we're going to go into the effects. Now what we have here, you have a mosaic spotlight, and you have a blur, a Gaussian blur. I'm going to choose Gaussian blur, and you can use box, or you can have a circle around this object here. You've got a degree of blur. You've got a gradient depth, invert effect area, smooth, normal, and adjust effect distance with the tracked object, and adjust effect size with the tracked object. So I'm going to choose these things to, in my opinion, to get the best results. And I'm going to have this track to about right here. As the car goes by, you won't, of course, you don't need any more blur. It's right there. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Block out that tag. Then you just hit track. And let me see how that did that. Now you can adjust this right here too, track by track, with the track once frame option. Bring it over there. You can click that. Just keep clicking like that. Now let's see how that looks. It kind of moved it over a bit, but it definitely is blocking the license plate. Pretty neat. I'm going to press OK. Now let's see that car come up here. Pretty good. Well, that was a tutorial on how to use the AI motion tracker within Powerdirector 365. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider liking this video if you found it helpful. I will leave a link in the description if you want to pick up Powerdirector 365. I will leave that down in the link description. It will be linked in the description. Well, into the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Peace out, y'all.